Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Madison, and today we are going to be talking and experimenting with this Subculture palettes. I was really debating on if I should buy this or not because of all of this mixed reviews. Some people love it, some people hate it. Some people think it's a waste of money, some people think it's fabulous. So that is why I bought it, because of the mixed reviews. And I don't have self-control, so. But we don't talk about it. So this is what it looks like. Super pretty. I'm so excited. Like, I really hope these colors are, I hope I love this palette because the colors are so pretty. And I think that I am going to do a little like comparison of the two palettes, the Renaissance palette, which as you can see, mine is like very well loved, like But everyone talks about how this one has a lot of fallout and stuff, but I feel like the Renaissance one has a lot of fallout, but no one talks about it. So I'm going to compare the two and their fallout, because out of all the palettes I have that I own, which I own a lot, I feel like the Renaissance, although it's my favorite palette, it's one of the ones that have the most fallout. So we'll see if it's the same and people are just reacting more to this fallout. We'll find out, okay? So I have, I put concealer on. Let me rub out my creases. And so I'm going to take the shade Dawn. Let me zoom y'all in. I'm going to take the shade Dawn, and it's just a creamy shade. And I'm just going to use the brush that it came with, because I love these Anastasia brushes that came in them. So I tapped it in twice, and I don't know if you can see, there's quite a bit on my palette, or on my brush, and there is quite a bit of fallout, but I feel like that's standard. Like, I feel like that's what you could expect from the modern Renaissance. So I'm not disappointed yet. Oh god, it's super pigmented. I think I'm going to take the shade Roxy right here, which is a fun corally pink. I don't feel like that one had too much fallout, and a lot came on my brush. So we're going to just work this into the crease. So far, I'm not disappointed, but I've only used 2 shades, and they're both pretty light shades. Look at that freaking pigmentation, though. Well, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Untamed, which is this nice blue-green color. That one doesn't have too much fallout either. I honestly feel like this has a little, so far at least, has less fallout than my Renaissance one. So maybe, like they were saying, there might be like a patch problem, like there's just one patch that was just not pressed right, I think is what some people are assuming. I don't know if that's like been confirmed by ABH, but this green Untamed shade does need to be built up a little bit. It's a little patchy, but not anything that you can't work with. Now I'm going to use my color switch to get Untamed off. And I'm going to go back in with Roxy and help blend those shades. Well, I'm switching brushes to a flat shader brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade. I didn't think through my look. This might be a hideous look, but I just want to try some of the shades out. So I'm going to go in with the shade New Wave, which is a nice orangey shade. Okay, New Wave does have quite a bit of kickback or fallout. Oh, that's really pretty though. And I was able to just kind of press my brush right on top of the kickback and pick that up and use less. I'm going back in with the ABH brush. And just gonna blend those edges without any extra. I didn't add any product. So far, I'm not disappointed in this at all. And now I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Rowdy. I've heard a lot of stuff about Rowdy having a ton of fallout, so let's test it. And it's just like a deep plum purple shade. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Rowdy has just as much as New Wave fallout or whatever. I'm just going in with a clean blender brush now and just gonna... Okay, Rowdy kind of blended away. Like, all together went away. Okay, if you blend it on... Whoops. My hand got a little carried away. I had like a spasm in my hand. So if you go in like straight away and start blending it instead of like placing it and then blending it, it won't blend away. Not like totally obsessed with this eye look I've slowly come up with, but that's not really important, I guess. It's just, I'm just testing the shades. I'm gonna try some of the shimmery shades now. I think I want to try Electric just because I'm curious on how it will look. Okay, there's absolutely no fallout with the shadow or the shimmery ones. Like, not even when I try and dust it off. They're like, they kind of look like they kind of go creamy. I haven't touched it though with like my finger. This color is super pretty. And this is dry. I haven't like sprayed anything on it or... I don't really think you need to spray like Fix Plus or anything on it. I think it looks really pretty dry. And then I'm going to go back in with the Roxy, which is our original crease shade, and work that under here. Now I'm going to go back in with Untamed, which is that blue shade. Also work that down here. Not my favorite look I've done, but I got to test a lot of the shades, which was my goal. Okay, I'm gonna go apply eyeliner and lashes, and I'll be right back. So my final thoughts are, I like the palette. I do. I don't think it's as bad as everyone's saying it is. I hate these lashes though. These are the Pure Cosmetics Pro eyelashes. I don't like these. They look awful. They feel awful, but I didn't want to find new ones or take these off and risk messing up my liner. So I'm just gonna finish this video and then take them off and then wash my face. But yeah, I like the palette. I don't think it's as bad as everyone's saying it is, but I think it's a great palette. I don't think it's awful. I don't think it's outrageous how much powder is coming off of the palette for how pigmented it is. It is super pigmented and the colors blend out really easily. I didn't have any issues with blending my the colors out. And I think it is comparable to the Modern Renaissance palette. I think that they're both equally as powdery. I think that they're equal. I don't know. Maybe it was just a patch thing. Maybe I bought mine after, whoops. Maybe I bought mine after ABH like figured all of that out and got all of the bad ones like shifted out, I guess. But yeah, I like the palette. I'm happy I bought it, and I'm really looking forward to like all the different looks I can do with this, and maybe this combined. Ooh, that would be really cool. Yeah, I don't know yet. I look forward to using it. I think it's a great palette despite what everyone else says about it. So I think it's one of those palettes that you're kind of risking it, like if you buy it and like online. So I would suggest buy it in person, I guess, if you're gonna buy it. Or I don't know if they've gotten the bad ones like out where they're not a problem anymore or what, but I don't know. I like my palette. I'm glad I bought it, and this is the look I came up with. Oh, shoot. It's growing on me, the look that I actually came up with. It's growing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.